Has Bitcoin approached the precise level that we talked about in yesterday's video that absolutely had to bust through to begin to reverse this downtrend? It was swiftly rejected, like me at a milk donation site. And look at this, precisely where Bitcoin was rejected at the top of this daily long-term resistance trend line. And this coin is up 25% in the last 2 days since we've been talking about it on this channel. But is the true breakout only beginning? I firmly believe so. Like my first grade teacher always used to tell me, stop opening the bathroom doors without knocking. Welcome back, everyone, to this special St. Patrick's Day video. I'm your host, Larry the Leprechaun, and if you're not careful, I might steal your pot of gold and take a whiff of your feet on the way out. Absolutely insane, guys. So much to be covering in today's video. In fact, we have some big breaking news from Morgan Stanley. Absolutely game changer. Very big stuff with that. But more importantly, updating our video from yesterday, guys. Exactly what we expected from yesterday's video. But what it means now is even more interesting than what it meant back then. So we have a lot to be jumping into, and as well, we're going to be taking a look at some altcoins, and specifically, some of these coins, guys, have been exploding. Some of our favorite coins, so I'm very excited about that. But the more interesting thing about this is that I think this is only the beginning of this specific altcoin pump. Okay, it's still very undervalued. But yeah, some other very big, very interesting stuff as well. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications if you want to access these absolutely time-sensitive, life-changing, birth-giving videos. And without any further scrumdiddlyumptious, let's take a bite. And guys, before we really dump into this video, I just wanted to talk about this here quick. Bitcoin Archive tweeted about 98% of Bitcoin owners in profit, and that annoys a lot of people. And I'm sure this is something you've experienced as well. I mean, I have. For the most part, a decent amount of my friends have now invested in crypto, or they did. Some of them have invested in coins that I don't personally have, but, you know, as long as they're in the market. But it is true that, I mean, Carl responded here, there's a lot of research that proves people are happier seeing others fail than being successful themselves. There's even a German word for this, which I mentioned. I believe it's Schadenfreude. That yeah, basically people derive immense pleasure from seeing other people suffer. And I'm gonna be honest. Like, if you're watching this video and you don't like crypto, it's probably less than, like, I don't know, 20 or 30 people, I assume. But if you're watching this video and you don't like crypto, what in tarnation are you doing? Literally, go do something else. Life is too short to focus on things you don't like as opposed to things you do like. And as well, guys, maybe just make sure to include in your comment if you receive stimulus money, if you're in the US, and if you put that absolute monopoly funny money into cryptocurrency, definitely make sure to let me know about that. But as well, guys, this is huge. Morgan Stanley becomes the first big US bank to offer its wealthy clients access to Bitcoin funds. This is massive. So my friend's mom, the reason I have her number is because she's actually my real estate agent also. So I don't just have the phone number of my friend's mom for no reason. But she texted me this morning about this, and she's not even interested in Bitcoin, but she knows that I am. So again, this is just big news. Morgan Stanley becomes the first big US bank to offer its wealthy clients access to Bitcoin funds. For anybody that might be looking to finance a home or something like that, and if your money is heavily made from crypto, you might have some trouble financing a home. I know this is the case in the UK, I believe. You might have trouble financing a home if majority of your income is in crypto. Some banks, some lending institutions don't really like that yet. It's just too new to them. They're not comfortable with it. But yeah, again, guys, this is just huge news that I think that's 100% very quickly going to be changing. After 2021, almost guaranteed, I believe. There are a lot of people, in my opinion, I firmly believe there's going to be a lot of people that come out of this bull market in 2021 with some very nice gains that, whether they take those gains and put it into real estate, or they take it and put it into other avenues or or other ventures, whatever they want to do. There's probably going to be a lot of wealth created this year. There already has been. Okay, there already has been a lot. But it's going to be, there's going to be a lot of wealthy people on this planet that are directly wealthy because of cryptocurrency, right? I mean, that's not even news. There are already thousands of examples of this, but there will most likely be tens to hundreds of thousands of examples of this after this year. And yeah, so banking institutions are going to need to get more involved, whether they like it or not, and they're already getting involved, and that's what this is about too. They told their advisors on Wednesday in an internal memo that the bank is launching access to 3 funds that enable ownership of Bitcoin, according to people with direct knowledge of the matter. They're only allowing clients with over $2 million in assets held by the firm, and they need at least $5 million at the bank to qualify for these new stakes. But guys, Morgan Stanley, one of the most known names in finance, it's the first big US bank to offer its wealth management clients access to Bitcoin funds. This is huge. There really is nothing else to say about that other than that news here, guys. Again, I don't want to overstate this. Flashback to 2017. This is something that would have broken the market if this would have been announced back then. Meaning this would have been groundbreaking. But again, in 2021, this kind of news is amazing. It's awesome. But it's not very surprising. We've already been seeing billionaires. We've already been seeing banks get more comfortable with crypto. And although this news is very, very, very good, and exactly the direction we want to go, in 2021, it's not that shocking because we know how bullish Bitcoin is and how bullish this environment is. So guys, on Bitcoin's chart, as we talked about, we needed to break it back above this 50 moving average here on the 4-hour chart. And you see we had 2 little attempts here and we got rejected both times. And now what you see happening right here is a bearish cross, which comes directly after our previous bearish cross on the 1-hour chart, which we mentioned back on the 15th. So 2 days ago, very big dump after that bearish cross or with that bearish cross. And yeah, you can see Bitcoin also failing to get it back above its 2 very key short-term moving averages, which is just, it's absolutely vital for Bitcoin to maintain bullish momentum in the short term. You can see we're kind of testing it again right now, but we would need to break above 56,000 to really get above that and hold there. But as you can see, this is the bigger test right here, breaking above 56,700 or 57. Let's round up to about 57,000. And Bitcoin got rejected twice over the last day there. And now it's getting critical as well because on this 6-hour chart, we're still testing this 50 moving average on the 6-hour for support. And if we don't hold here, guys, then again, the target I've been saying for the past 2 other videos, I think we're going to be hitting that target down around 50 to 51,000 in the short term. Again, it's not bearish, but in the short term, that would be a likely scenario before we head higher here and before Bitcoin really starts to pick up. And if we go to this daily chart as well, you can see exactly where Bitcoin faced that resistance. This is absolutely insane, guys. Anybody that watches these videos already knows what this is, but again, 12 months of just horizontal ascending lines here, and the resistance and support is absolutely insane. Once we got back above some of these newer levels, I just added these extra 2 lines here, the exact same kind of, exact same angle of the previous, of these other ascending horizontal lines here. And look at this. See where we get rejected? Right here, right at about 57,300-ish. And yesterday I said we need to get above 57,500, and we did not. And because we did not, you see actually a very nice dumpage. Actually, if we go to the 1-hour chart, you can see just how long. And actually, yeah, that's absolutely insane. We got rejected exactly basically at this line right here. We were trying to hold this for support back on March 11th, so a week ago. And then you can see 2 rejections here on just this hourly chart. And yeah, we seem to be forming some sort of consolidation pattern. We have a high here and a lower high and a low and a higher low. But yeah, going back to this daily chart, Bitcoin is in a tough spot. And if we're unable to, hold where we are right now, because again, it doesn't look very strong unless we break above this, then it is very possible we come down to that 21-day, which is also exactly where this next level of support is, right around roughly, like 51,000 US dollars. And guys, PRQ is a coin I've been talking about for the last few videos. I first mentioned it back, months and months ago, but it is a coin I really, really do like. And I first heard about it back from LEO Trades here, but again, it's just been a coin that I've been very, very optimistic on. It is a smaller coin. It's not like an insane microcap coin, because some people consider microcap only to be like $5 or $10 million market caps, which is just extremely, extremely small. This is, over 100 million, so it's not the smallest microcap, but it's insanely, insanely small still compared to the fact that there's like dozens of cryptocurrencies that have over $1 billion market cap. So again, this coin is still very, very small. So it's one of those coins that I'm personally looking for massive, massive returns, not just like 2 or 5x's, but much more than that. And as I was saying in that video, I think we're getting very close to the next leg up here. We've kind of found that bottom right around $1 for PRQ, and I think we've been kind of finding that bottom for 2 months now. And I think we're going to be seeing a next leg up here very, very shortly with PRQ. If we actually take a look at some other big gainers for the day, we have Basic Attention Token up. Chainlink is up as well, two of my favorites. Basic Attention Token we mentioned first like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Look at that, still doing very well, broke its all-time high recently here. Chainlink up 9%, very, very nice as well. Still a little farther off from its all-time highs here. We need about a 20% pump to regain that 37 almost dollar mark for Chainlink here. We take a look. Let's take a look at the DXY real quick. Still on a 4-day small, very small uptrend. We take a look at Uni. Still, I believe, coiling up for another big move to the upside. Uni's chart looks very bullish, I think. It hasn't had any trouble bouncing at its 21-day. We take a look at ADA. This is our first day actually getting a nice close above the 21-day in about a week here. Again, this price action is 100% based on the Coinbase pump, so technical analysis-wise, I don't think anything has really changed, but it'll be interesting to see if this news, because again, I think we only have 1 day until it gets listed on Coinbase Pro, so it most likely will pump. And again, we'll see. Again, I think the Coinbase Pro listing will obviously pump the price. So, I mean, that kind of goes without saying there. We take a look at DOT as well. Still holding on the 21-day, still forming what I think possibly is some sort of symmetrical triangle here. Something like this. Actually, let me just something like that, which I personally think it would break up more considering this bullish environment and bullish altcoins. And let's take a look at the entire altcoin market cap as well. Again, still what I believe forming is a bullish consolidation pattern before ultimately breaking up. Again, this could take another 2 or 3 weeks before ultimately playing out. But so again, this could take a little bit longer, but when it does kick off, I fully anticipate alts to go absolutely hog wild. Well, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications as well. We are going to be updating T4 more once I actually do move. Okay, so I'm doing that move is scheduled for like 2 to 3 weeks from now, at the very latest. I hope like 3 weeks. And that's what I'm going to be trying to add more content and then focus also more on things like T4 and stuff like that. There's just a lot of things I want to do, and unfortunately, I wish you could even see this room because it is just a mess. It's chaotic for me physically and mentally, and this will be a big change for me, and I'm going to reset a lot of things mentally. But if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. If you're interested in trading, make sure to take advantage of our Bybit and Femex $200 plus bonuses below after deposit. And without any further sploosh, that's it for me. Bye-bye.